Hello, we are on.
Yes, we are on.
Betty, how are you doing?
I'm good. You know, I learned something new last week.
Well, learning is good because the Singapore government is encouraging us to do lifelong learning, right? So this is an effective measure and method to help us to leverage, to change to our advantage. No matter how busy we are, we should continue to learn.
Yes, but Ricky, this is easier said than done. I heard so many business owners, SME owners complain, grumble about their lack of time. They have no time to learn. So how could they get the time to upgrade themselves?
Because they want to be the CEO of their company.
What's wrong with that?
Now, yes, CEO is good, but they are not the chief executive officer. They are the chief everything officer. Now, there's a big difference between the two.
I see what you mean. Now you mentioned it. I've met many SEO, SME owners, business owners, running around doing everything big and small by themselves. And when I asked them, why did you do everything yourself? You have staff, you have employees. And they said, either the people they have hired are not good enough to do the job they want them to be, or they don't have enough time, enough money to hire more people. So instead of training people to do the job well, they do it themselves.
Now, do you see the irony here? With or without the people. They just do it all by themselves. Now, a fashion designer with business over 1 million once came to me for consultation. He feels trapped and stressed even though he is increasing his business.
Wow, that's increasing business. Why does he feel trapped?
The reason is he feels that he is good at designing and also photography. Now, that's also he thinks why his business keep on expanding, because he is good at his trade. So for every shooting section, he goes and supervise. Even though now he is affordable to have photographer and designer working for him. So that's why he is so stressed for time to look after the expanding business.
So
he gets trapped in what we call a doer mentality. We talk about that, right?
yeah, we did.
Doer mentality means doing operation. As a matter of fact, what he needs is a management mentality, building and also growing the business. For instance, he told me that there's a large inventory in place and he did not know how to move the inventory.
You mean he had to choose, or he chose between supervising the photo shoot versus finding ways to clear his inventory?
Now, to me, it is the difference between possible cash and instant cash. Now, what do I mean by that? Obviously, we want the photo shooting goes well and the new design fashion line will bring in business. That is possible cash. It may not happen. Versus what I call instant cash. If we can move the inventory, that is instant cash. It increases the positive cash flow, and also it will take away the issue and negative feeling of the issue, which is large inventory sitting there, you see it every day, and then you don't know what to do about it.
This is an example of when you know what to do next, you move your business. In this case, what should be your choice? Your next session, spending time at the photo studio to supervise, or figuring out how to move the inventory instant cash?
He, like other entrepreneur, as you said, we met and also we talked with, they try to do everything at the same time. So that's where the CEO comes in. He is acting as a chief everything officer.
And the result?
Sadly, he is struggling, and you and I both don't want to see that.
No. Sadly, this is not uncommon. I have seen many business owners that I have met, spoken to, encounter the same problem.
So that is why recently I gave a talk on SME need systems and processes to expand and sustain growth. Now, if you go on to search Ricky FM Law YouTube, you will be able to see the recorded talk. Once you have seen it, if we have an opportunity, we can chat more.
Keep on learning. Only when we learn new ideas, new concept, new way of doing business, new technology, that we are able to gain the growth and sustain our business.
I absolutely agree. So let's be a strategic, business-focused CEO, not the running around chief everything officer. So goodbye. Until next episode. See you at our workshop in November. Bye.